A crucial moment in American history. Lyndon Johnson is re-elected to the presidency by a landslide. The New York World's Fair introduces a bright new future. And after 5 scintillating years on the air,
Presto!
the Rocky and Bullwinkle show is abruptly canceled.
Canceled?
Sorry about that, boys. A lot has changed in 35 years. Velcro has replaced the zipper. Sneakers have lights on them. The Cold War is over. And the Rocky and Bullwinkle show is still canceled. Frostbite Falls, Minnesota. Once the beloved home of Rocky and Bullwinkle had been a thriving cartoon town. Now it was crippled by years of reruns. The beautiful Frostbite Falls forest, decimated. The once majestic falls above Veronica Lake, devastated. While the narrator, that's me, down on his luck and out of a job, was forced to move in with his mother, where he was reduced to narrating the events of his own life. With a speed and dexterity astonishing in a woman of her advancing years, Mother bastes the chicken, tosses the salad, and mashes the potatoes.
Oh, Sonny, shut up!
Ow! And in a little house at the top of the stump forest, Rocky and Bullwinkle themselves were forced to subsist on ever-diminishing residual checks from reruns of their old show. World-famous television stars whose adventures once took them all over the globe. Now their exploits were just a memory. Yes, it was a melancholy time indeed. Rocky the Flying Squirrel hadn't flown in years.
What's the point? I guess the world just doesn't need us anymore, Bullwinkle. Say, where you going?
All this exposition is wearing me out. I'm going for a walk in the woods.
But, Bullwinkle, there aren't any woods anymore.
Well, you don't have to tell me. I'm the chairman of the Frostbite Falls Society for Wildlife Conversation.
You mean wildlife conservation.
What did I say?
You said wildlife conversation.
Well, somebody's got to start talking about these things.
Yes, even their wordplay had become hackneyed and cheap.
No, it was always like this.
But times were just as tough halfway across the drawing in the former Soviet satellite of Pottsylvania, where Rocky and Bullwinkle's arch rivals, Boris and Natasha, and their fearless leader, were cooking up their latest scheme for taking over the world, when their plans were crushed by the fall of the Iron Curtain.
What's going on?
But while the citizens of Pottsylvania rejoiced in their newfound freedom, Fearless Leader and his cohorts went underground. Whereupon they embarked upon a terrifying plan. A plan that would take them to a strange new land where the line between cartoon and reality is so thin that it's hard to tell one from the other. A place where, with the right special effects, it might just be possible to break through to the other side. It was a beautiful and smoggy day at Pony Pictures Studio, where an ambitious junior executive named Minnie Mogul was busy searching for a hot new script.
Too intelligent. Too intelligent.
Hello, Minnie.
Holy mackerel, who are you?
3 of the most terrifying villains in the history of children's television.
How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
What do you want?
We were wondering, how would you like to produce the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie?
I'd love to. I love it. What is it?
It's classic American cartoon from early 60s.
Listen, Minnie, we're stuck in reruns. You're looking for a project. Maybe we can help each other out. This contract gives you all rights to the Rocky and Bullwinkle show. All you have to do is sign right here, and your first producing endeavor is as good as gold. What's the matter?
I can't sign a contract that'll help 3 ruthless villains take over the world. Just can't.
Why not?
My pen's out of ink.
You smile.
Okay.
And then, through the miracle of computer-generated digital technology, Minnie reached into the television set and signed the contract. But when she tried to pull the contract out, the expensive animated characters were instantly converted into even more expensive motion picture stars.
Hey, how did that happen?
We are attached to the project.
But even though the pun was weak, the contract was ironclad, and the three villains walked out of the studio and into the real world. Back in Frostbite Falls, Bullwinkle got a rare flash of inspiration.
It is kinda hot in here. I've been inspiring for hours.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to the White House to talk to the president about the trees.
So Rocky and Bullwinkle set off on the road to Washington.
I don't know, Bullwinkle. It looks a little jammed.
Horse feathers, how bad could it be?
Look at all the red tape.
Don't worry, little buddy. I'm sure the president will send for us after all the letters I wrote him. Why, I bet any second now. Or 2, or 3, or 4.
There the matter seemed destined to rest.
6.
Until 6 months later in Washington, D.C., when idealistic, warm-hearted, and beautiful FBI agent Karen Sympathy was summoned to the office of hard-boiled FBI Director Cappy Von Trappment.
Agent Sympathy, given all your bungled assignments in the past, I suppose you're wondering why I picked you for this mission?
Yes, sir.
Sympathy, allow me to be frank. This job requires the ideal FBI agent. Someone tough, someone hard-bitten, someone emotionless. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Tough, hard-boiled, unemotional.
Good. Are you familiar with the Rocky and Bullwinkle show?
Oh! I mean, I've heard of it.
Mr. President, this is a regular network TV station.
President Sign-Off, standing firmly in the middle of the road.
But look what happens when we switch to cable. For the last 6 months, a cartoon villain from the old Rocky and Bullwinkle show named Fearless Leader has been buying up every single hour of cable programming in this country, forming a single gigantic network called RBTV, or Really Bad Television.
According to our sources, 3 days from now, Fearless Leader plans to broadcast TV shows so terrible, they'll turn anyone who watches them into a mindless zombie incapable of independent thought.
Totally different than regular TV.
The RBTV broadcast starts at noon on Saturday. By 8 o'clock that night, Fearless Leader will have hypnotized enough viewers that he can go on the air and make the whole country vote for him as president.
Wow, that's no good.
No.
No, I mean, well, I want to be president again.
Yes.
We all know that, sir.
Well, can't the Pentagon do something about this? Any recommendations? General Foods, General Store, General Admission.
Can't the FBI do anything, Cappy?
We've already sent 3 crack agents to infiltrate RBTV. They've disappeared. It's almost as if there were a mole in the White House.
That's just ridiculous.
Yes, sir.
Mr. President, our only chance is to call on those 2 gallant heroes who successfully foiled Fearless Leader's schemes for world conquest back when he posed a threat in the 1960s. If anyone can stop him, they can.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Judge Cameo presiding.
Who speaks for the defense?
Bullwinkle J. Moose, attorney at law.
Hey! The defendants are charged with grand theft auto 1 count, breaking out of jail 1 count, impugning the character of a prison guard 1 count, reckless driving 4 counts, talking to the audience 5 counts, criminally bad punning 18 counts,
and 3 dukes and 7 earls.
Make that 19. Hey! Counselor, call your first witness.
Yes, Your Honor. As our first witness, the defense calls Karen Sympathy.
Oh, please, no.
Do you, Karen Sympathy, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
Ha! A little late? Ms. Sympathy, isn't it true that when our convertible was destroyed in Monument Valley, the first thing you did was to steal somebody else's truck?
That depends on how you legally define the word steal, because I believe
And
that...
didn't you escape from prison by telling that poor, trusting prison guard that you would let him take you to the movies?
Well, I thought we might have time if we went to a matinee, because...
Isn't it true you never meant to see a film at all?
Yes, it's true.
And didn't you tell Rocky and me that you got out of prison because you got a pardon?
Yes, I did do that.
Isn't it true you have no respect for the law or anything else?
No! I was just trying to complete my mission. I was only supposed to care about results.
And how come Rocky and me are still cartoons and Boris and Natasha aren't?
I don't know. I didn't write the movie. I'm only one of the characters.
Your witness, counselor.
What are the teams again?
Bullwinkle, you're supposed to be the defense attorney. You just proved we're guilty.
Yes, but now our consciences are clean. And the healing can begin.
Your Honor, it's time the court showed the world that no quarter will be given to celebrity defendants.
Celebrity? Mm-hmm. Did you say celebrity? Where are my glasses? Oh, my God.
A message from my mom at the White House. Moose and squirrel. Moose and squirrel. How many times in the past have they stood between me and my dreams of glory? How many times have they foiled my plans with their bungling interference?
28?
Quiet, idiot! They must never reach New York alive. I want you to destroy them personally.
After 30 years of waiting, one more chance to crush Moose and Squirrel.
Oh, fearless leader, you are so good to us.
There has never been a way to actually destroy a cartoon character until now.
What about that movie Roger Rabbit?
Shut up! This is totally different! There has never been a way to actually destroy a cartoon character until now. This is the computer degenerating imagery.
Show them, Sidney.
The computer degenerating imagery, or CDI as I like to call it, is totally user-friendly. Just index the binary codes of the animated image you're going to degenerate, and the CDI will dismantle the digital image on your film stock. Okay?
Bring in the test subject!
No! Oh, this is what I was afraid of. I've been tricked. Please don't send me there. Please don't send me there. Now I know what happened to my friend Freddy the Ferret and those cute little bunnies.
Okay, now all you gotta do is type in an address and send him where all worthless cyber chump ends up. The internet.
I broke my paw. You broke my nail.
So, that's all there is to it. Here's the manual, and she's all yours. I assume you're both computer literate.
We don't need computer weapon to kill Moose and Squirrel. We've been trying to kill Moose and Squirrel for 35 years.
And we never even come close.
Exactly.
Moments later.
Agent Sympathy, can I ask you something personal? Did you watch her show?
Did I watch your show? I loved your show.
You did?
Sure. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to have adventures like you guys. That's why I joined the Bureau.
Really?
But that little girl doesn't exist anymore, Rocky. They don't want her kind in the FBI.
I do exist! I do exist! Let me out!
There's something in your eye!
No, there's not.
Ow!
All right. We need to get to New York and stop Fearless Leader's broadcast within 40 hours.
Wait a minute. Why don't we take an airplane?
Because then it wouldn't be a road movie.
We don't know how, but Fearless Leader Boris and Natasha escaped from the cartoon world into the real world. So the president sent me to...
Of course! The president got my letters about the trees.
What trees?
The Frostbite Falls Forest. I knew he would respond.
Look, we don't have time.
Bullwinkle, this lady isn't here about the trees. She's from the FBI.
FBI? Didn't they take our show off the air?
You mean the FCC.
Didn't they like it either?
Look,
Can you believe we used to get paid for this routine?
would you listen to me, please?
Finally, in a crisis of conscience, Karen decided to tell an untruth.
Okay, you're right. The president sent me because he wants you to head the, Committee for Animated Wildlife Preservation.
Ooh.
Okay?
That's not what you said before.
I was building up to it.
Gee, what kind of music is that?
Hip-hop.
Okay, but I'd still like to know what kind of music it is.
That's funny, the radio's off.
Oh, that's just Bullwinkle. His antlers pick up everything. Bullwinkle, cover up your nose.
Oh, okay. But I was just getting jiggy with it.
They sure don't have music like that in Frostbite Falls. Agent Sympathy, have things changed a lot in the last 35 years?
Just you wait and see.
As for this FBI agent, Karen Sympathy, I will deal with her the same way I dealt with the 3 agents before her. At the moment of truth, she will be plugged directly into the quality control
Arrogant and turned into a helpless, mindless, vegetable.
Money, maybe we're ragged and funny,
but we'll travel along.
Singing a song.
You know, I used to be just like you guys. Cheerful, optimistic. But if there's one thing I learned in the FBI, it's that life is not a cartoon. Are you all right?
Of course.
Guess I should have figured.
But not for long.
Hey, Rock, they look kind of familiar.
Yeah, haven't we seen those two somewheres before?
What's with the cannon?
It's traditional.
Boris Badenoff. I've seen you on TV. You're a crooked, creepy, no-good rotten worm.
Oh, thank you.
You're slimy, sneaky, sleazy.
Please, you'll turn my pretty head.
You're a sadistic spy and a really, really bad person.
Stop! You're embarrassing me. Where is Boom? Fearless leader! We're so happy you called.
Have you liquidated Moose and Squirrel? Did you use the CDI?
Yes?
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Then who else are you talking to? Are you talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here. So you must be talking to me. And you are lying! Now catch Moose and Squirrel, and next time use the CDI on them.
But Karen, we can't ride to the rescue in a stolen truck.
Yeah, why couldn't you steal something with bucket seats?
Bullwinkle.
Just kidding, Rock.
It's just not right.
It's not right. What are you talking about? They wrecked our car. They're trying to kill us.
But we're supposed to be the heroes.
Rocky, it's not 1964 anymore. You're in the real world now.
Rocky's right, Karen. And two rights don't make a wrong.
Bullwinkle, that's not what you mean.
You mean two rights do make a wrong?
No.
I always thought two rights made a U-turn.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Well, let's find out. Two U-turns make a circle, two circles make a figure eight, two figure eights make a butterfly.
Look, All I want from you guys are results, okay?
It was their first fight. And so, racked with internal conflicts, they made their way across the Great Divide and onto the Great Plains.
Hey, look at that, Rock. What a strange-looking town.
And while Bullwinkle pondered the modern world, several states back, Boris and Natasha were still tramping along the road.
If only we had a helicopter.
But since they were in the middle of the desert, there was obviously no chance whatsoever of finding a helicopter.
Boys, look!
Oh, damn. Never mind.
Natasha, quick!
What luck!
Come on, Rock. Time's a-wasting. We owe it to Karen to see the president about the trees.
Trees? Bullwinkle, we have to go to New York. We don't have time to get to Washington.
This is no time to worry about getting the washing done.
Not washing done. Washington.
A ton? Well, that is a lot of laundry.
Bullwinkle, that joke just won't wash.
Well, you can't blame me for trying.
I think I'll fly ahead.
But it was just no use. Faced with the utter hopelessness of their predicament, the razor-sharp mind of Bullwinkle quickly formulated a daring plan.
Help! Help! Somebody please help! Help!
So on they walked, two lone figures making their way through a foreign and hostile live-action landscape.
I thought you said we were in Oklahoma.
Would you like to narrate this movie?
No.
And so on they walked, two lone figures making their way through a foreign and hostile live-action landscape. They walked until their thumbs ached, but no one wanted to take a chance on a 6'7" talking moose and a flying squirrel who couldn't fly.
I could fly if I had to.
Kinda makes you feel discouraged.
Maybe we should be a little more aggressive.
This movie's getting kinda...
Don't say it.
two-dimensional.
Yes, things were beginning to look mighty dark for our intrepid heroes.
It is getting kinda hard to see.
Bullwinkle, he means our situation.
Oh.
Wait a minute, boys. There's a couple of headlights. I think it's... Yes? Yes? It was a couple of fresh-faced college students named Martin and Lewis.
Come on, Rock. It's a convertible.
All right, buckle up now, fellas. Yeah, safety first.
So, where do you boys go to school?
We're undergrads. And what's the matter, you?
What's the matter, you?
My old alma mater.
Bullwinkle was a big football star at What's the Matter, You?
Quarterback.
I thought you looked familiar.
Where are you fellas coming from, anyway?
Thank you.
We've been on the road looking for America. We've been looking for America all day. We just can't find it. Man, we're exhausted.
Gee, fellas, perhaps you've been looking too hard.
Rocky tried one more time to summon up those faded aeronautical skills that had once made him a household name. But just then, Boris managed to turn on the CDI. Yes, it looked like curtains for Bullwinkle.
Got to save Bullwinkle.
Bed commander file name. Press any key to continue. Which one is any key?
With a single blow, Rocky sent the CDI hurtling through the sky. Whereupon Boris single-mindedly reached out to catch the catapulted computer, forgetting as he did one vitally important piece of information.
I ain't a cartoon no more.
Darling.
Government intervention.
Oh.
guess I've lost the knack. I'll never fly again.
Yes, without trees, where would the birdies live? Forced to migrate to the cities, they would take jobs away from local pigeons.
Bullwinkle, they're listening.
Yes, Bullwinkle's speech was so inane that the students couldn't understand a word he was saying and consequently found nothing to object to. So Rocky and Bullwinkle bade a fond farewell to the hallowed walls of Wasamaru.
Don't forget to write, old buddy.
Bullwinkle, who you talking to?
I don't know, but it's like talking to a wall.
Oli, why don't you go get the tickets and I'll park the truck?
Gosh, Karen, I've never had so much fun in my whole life. It's like there was always a little boy trapped somewhere inside me, and now that I met you, I can finally let him out. Please, two for the love movie.
There you go.
Tak.
Now that's not very nice.
Shut up.
As for Rocky and Bullwinkle, they were gently motoring along an Illinois interstate.
Hey, Rock, there's that same town again. Are you sure we're going the right way?
Bullwinkle, look out! Sorry! Bullwinkle, we're not going to Chicago.
We are now.
As our heroes found themselves racing towards Chicago, little did they realize, only a few miles behind. And back in Cowtip, Oklahoma, the only person in this movie more clueless than Bullwinkle faithfully waited for Karen to get back from parking his truck. It was Bullwinkle J. Moose. In other words, they didn't have a prayer. For Bullwinkle had managed to miss New York altogether and had flown instead to Washington, D.C.
Gee, New York sure has changed a lot since my day. They even moved the White House here. Couldn't find the brakes. Well, as long as I'm here, I might as well talk to the president about the trees. Anybody home? Oh, you see, Mr. President, all the trees in Frostbite Falls are gone. The birds have no place to put their things. The children have no place to build their tree house. I built them a stump house, but they say it's just not the same. Please help when you have time.
But Moinka, the horse has swallowed the transmitter. Not again!
They certainly enjoy their TV at the White House.
Bullwinkle! Don't watch! Bullwinkle! No, not you too.
Not a bad show, eh, Mr. President?
Yes, cheap as it may seem, and it certainly does seem cheap, Bullwinkle's head was so thick that Fearless Leader's mind-numbing programming had absolutely no effect on him whatsoever.
Come here!
At least one thing hasn't changed. TV's as good as ever.
Bullwinkle, allow me to be frank.
Okay, Frank. Allow me to be Bullwinkle.
I'm Cappy Von Trappman, FBI.
Thought you said your name was Frank.
Shut up, Bullwinkle.
Okay, Frank.
As we speak, 99% of the country is slobbering in front of the television.
What's so strange about that?
Listen to me. We haven't heard from Karen. I think she and Rocky are in terrible danger. You've got to get to New York.
I thought this was New York.
No, Bullwinkle. That's Washington out there. That's Washington.
Really? Where's that little white wig he always wears?
Oh, it's no use. Fearless Leader's speech starts in less than 2 minutes. There's no way anyone can get there in time now.
Oh, butterballs. If only there were some way of transmitting computer-generated animated characters across great distances in the blink of an eye.
Bullwinkle, that's it!
It is?
Yes! It's our only chance. We're gonna email you to Karen in New York.
Okay, but don't you think she'd rather get flowers?
Just shut up and hold on.
Okay.
1, 2,
3.
And squeezing into the scanner drive, Bullwinkle found himself inside the presidential computer. And that's when Bullwinkle snapped into action.
Look, Frank! Solitaire!
I'm sorry, Bullwinkle. We don't have time for that.
With the cool agility of a jungle cat, our heroic moose grabbed the corners of the email envelope and hung on for the ride of his life.
8, 7, 6.
Well, time stood virtually still at RBTV. Bullwinkle surfed the information superhighway on his way to save the day.
Look, I'm hanging hard!
Surf's up, dude!
Hang on, Rocky! I'm coming!
Bullwinkle found himself inside the RBTV computer. Fight! With only seconds left to spare and no idea how to get out.
Bullwinkle, hurry up! Click on something.
Minesweeper?
3.
And using his brain, Bullwinkle activated the print icon. But was he in time?
1. Fearless Leader! My fellow Americans, say hello to Fearless Leader. Hello? You are tired, America. You are getting very sleepy. Your mind is mush. You need help. Yes, America? You need me to run your country. You really need me. So vote for me as your leader. Vote for Fearless Leader.
We will vote for Fearless Leader.
I will vote for Fearless Leader.
Yes, America. I will bring order to the government. This country will finally have a president who can respect.
Look, he's
moving. And no sooner had Bullwinkle emerged from the printer than his mighty antlers momentarily jammed the quality control signal, reversing the vegetation process and bringing Karen and Rocky miraculously back to life.
Yes, ever since I was a little sketch growing up in Pennsylvania, I dreamed of moving to the world.
Fearless Leader Moose is loose!
Get up! Voice America will say...
Go on, Rock! Wrap it all up!
Okay, Karen.
Bullwinkle, finish the speech.
Good evening, America. Bullwinkle Moose here saying... Forgot my line.
Just tell them to turn off the TV and vote for whoever they want.
Turn off your TV and vote for whoever you want.
And whoever wins the election, replant the forest in Frostbite Falls.
And sure enough, all across America, RBTV viewers turned off their sets and faced the difficult question of who they actually wanted to vote for. And the moment the machine had been destroyed, the three vegetables from the FBI immediately resumed their human form.
Thanks, Agent Sympathy.
Freed at last from Fearless Leader's evil grasp, even the Pennsylvanian spies rejoiced.
Well, we won't be needing this anymore.
Yeah!
Oh, that reminds me. I should email that nice Frank and thank him for his help.
Bullwinkle, no!
And so the three villains were launched up into the internet, where they would be heard from no more. Came to pass that the election took place as planned. Yes, Rocky and Bullwinkle were stars once again, and RBTV changed its name from Really Bad Television to Rocky and Bullwinkle Television.
What's the difference?
So long.
Where are you going?
The movies.
Of course!
The movies!
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's okay.
Now, wasn't that special? Where'd you all come from?
Karen and
We
Ole
heard
finally
Ruthie on
went to the
TV,
movies.
so we
Back
wanted
in
to all come
Frostbite
watch
Falls,
it.
The
How'd you get
president
in
carried
here?
out the post-hypnotic suggestion to replant the animated trees. Mama!
Sonny boy!
Meanwhile, all was well with our heroes. Rocky was his old self again.
I'll never forget our trip to New York to visit President Washington.
And so was Bullwinkle. Yes, glad to be home in their revitalized little town, Rocky the Flying Squirrel took a well-deserved joyride through the sunny skies of Frostbite Falls.
Bye-bye!
Sitting on the stoop watching limo go by.
they all get stuck. Cause everyone knows that the palm like sucks. And it's alright now. I learned this lesson well. So you can't please everyone, so you got to be yourself. It's alright now. I learned this lesson well. So you can't please everyone, so you got to be yourself.
When you're feeling like you're out of touch, all alone and lost and drifting through the night, just think back to younger times and you'll find the light. See the world for a while through the eyes of a child. You will see so much wonder in your day. All that you believed when you were small are still the dreams that guide us all. The mirror shows you've grown, but reflects the child in you. If you're looking out on stormy skies and empty fields, afraid to give it one more try, see yourself above the clouds, spread your wings and fly. See the world for a while through the eyes of a child. You will see so much wonder in your day. All that you believed when you were small are still the dreams you carry on. Imagine what could be if you just believed in you. When you were young, who did you want to be? What is stopping you from that dream? Oh, this is who you are. Don't be afraid. The child in you will never fade. The power to believe is yours alone. No one could ever take that child away. See the world for a while through the eyes of a child. You will see so much wonder in your day. All that you believed when you were small are still the dreams that guide us all. Ooh, the mirror shows you've grown, but reflects the child in you. If there's one thing I could say to you, it would be to try to make your dream come true. You can do almost anything you just believe, if you just believe.